Hello everyone, this is Priyanka and you are most welcome here in this show which is Divine Dialogue. In Divine Dialogue, the series which we are doing is Divine Holistic Healing, and we invite people, the experts in their field, to give us some remedies, like it's divine asking, divine listening, and divine is giving solution. So that's the basically intention of this show. So today we are going to fulfill our promise. I am inviting my friend Maya again, who is a holistic healer, and let me read about her, that who she is. So those who are joining us for the first time, they would know about it, and those who are waiting from the last show, they will also come to know again. So Maya was born in San Francisco, California, and grew up exposed three distinct cultures: American, German, so she has German mother, and Indian, like South Indian father. So she has had a lifelong interest in holistic and natural healing, and had studied various areas of health and healing, including yoga, meditation, nutrition, whole food, healing, supplements, herbs, essential oil, multiple energy and intuitive healing methods, and addressing mind, body, and spirit in all. So Maya has also MBA in global business and entrepreneurship, and has been fascinated by healing approaches in different countries and cultures. She is currently focusing on solutions for staying young longer with food, lifestyle, and regenerative medicine. So that's about Maya. So most of you are like, yay, please invite her. We cannot wait to meet her. So I'm also excited to invite my friend Maya. Maya, I'm so grateful that you're here again on my request and here for more. Thank you, Maya.
Thank you, Priyanka. I'm so happy to be with everyone today, and thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. So Maya, last time we spoke about that you had multiple issues, like depression was the one, insomnia was the one, arthritis, and complex PTSD and PTSD. And you were mentioning, behind the scene, what is PTSD and what is CPTSD. So would you elaborate on that? And also I want you to elaborate that the issues like your hip pain and your osteopenia, how was it affecting your life, and or anything you want to tell us, that before we invited you today for the solution, but those who are joining us for the first time, for them, please elaborate on these issues that those you are going through, and as a healer, you heal yourself and now you're ready to give the solution to others.
Absolutely. Thank you, Priyanka. So, as you shared, I have had a lifelong struggle with depression and also insomnia. And it was due to, there was a lot of stress in my life. There were various things that happened, like for many people, where there was prolonged stress and trauma, and then also traumas. And so those fall under CPTSD, which is a complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Those are situations when there's some kind of abuse or trauma going on, and it continues for a long time. That can turn into a complex PTSD. And then also PTSD is maybe when something happens, maybe it's an accident or some kind of traumatic event where the nervous system gets affected. And so some of the effects of that can be that someone has insomnia, is on edge a lot, has nightmares, maybe depression, or starts noticing some other health conditions. And so these were things that I did suffer with. I also, one of the things that happens when you have a lot of trauma and stress is later in life, or not so much later, you can have issues with obesity, with gaining weight. There's also fibromyalgia is common. Sleep apnea can be common. So these are all very much related to trauma, but people can also have these conditions without the trauma. But they are very prevalent conditions. And insomnia, a lot of people suffer from insomnia. So with the insomnia, I had trouble falling asleep, staying asleep, and having restful sleep. I would stop breathing in my sleep. So that was the sleep apnea. So I've been on a CPAP for about 10 years, and I want to get off, and I am slowly starting to get myself off of that. With the depression, what's going on is the neurotransmitters are not working correctly. So you may have too little dopamine, too little serotonin, too little acetylcholine. So when the hormones, the neurotransmitters are not functioning properly, then you maybe have issues with motivation, with not feeling well, with feeling very sad, or maybe not even feeling connected to anything in your life. So it can be very debilitating, where it can very much interrupt your life and your quality of life. I also have been struggling with osteopenia. So osteopenia is a precursor to osteoporosis. And it is a situation where you don't have enough minerals in your bones, and the bones start to become more fragile. So that I'm also reversing. And that also is something that is common for women, especially.
Maya, I want to interrupt you here. Like,
Yeah.
Tell me more how you were feeling in that situation where you had, osteopenia, that how you were feeling, like, maybe
Yes.
you mentioned to me earlier that you were aging faster. You could see that,
Yes.
there was energy survival mode mentioned, and you were also having problem with your focus mode. And how was it was affecting your normal day-to-day life, because it was not just a problem that the symptoms were these and the reasons were these. The outcome of that, how it was affecting your normal day-to-day life.
Right. Yeah, thank you. So with the depression, it was very debilitating. There were periods in my life where I was not functioning. It took a lot of energy just to get out of bed, just to do the normal care, eating, self-care. And I wasn't functioning in work. I couldn't, my brain wasn't cooperating with me. I just didn't have the motivation. It's kind of like everything kind of shuts down in your system, and it was very scary. I didn't know what to do, and I also did not want to get on antidepressants. I didn't want to take any chemicals. That didn't make sense to me. The body is not ever lacking in chemicals. The body is lacking in the building blocks of whatever it needs for health, and those don't come from chemicals, at least not. That didn't make sense to me. We have other things in our environment that can support us. Nature gives us what we need, to be healthy and to live a good life. And that's where I was focusing my efforts in finding solution in nature.
Speaking, and the holistic nutritional practitioner is listening, so I totally get what you're saying about chemical, and our body has the power to create anything, but there are some blocks. Clearing those blocks and supplying what we can supply to the body, and that helps us. Body heals itself. What doctor do, with the broken bone, they join it together. They are not fixing it together. They place it together so that it can heal, and body talks to each other, and it get fixed into, it so bone heals itself, body heals itself. So now let us know what is the solution for all these problems. Like, I'm hearing is the problem where you are like totally freeze, like you are not motivated to get up, not motivated to take care of your health, your food, what you're eating, how you're eating, what state of mind, and seeing oneself in aging earlier than what your body's normal natural way. But then you could see that you're aging even before in osteopenia, and there could be so many reasons for that. But that feeling is scary, that I have aches and pains and I'm immobile, or I'm noticing that lack in my body, or limiting feeling that I'm not able to do, I'm not healthy, my energy is not good. How in the world you give yourself solution, and you're here, and you mentioned your age last session, also. So would you mind telling our viewers what your age is and how you look in your late 20s or 30s? But what's your actual age? Yes, please.
So yes, I'm 54. I'll be 55 in September of this year in 2023. And what you were sharing, that is absolutely true. I found that especially in the last 5 years, I was noticing I was aging rapidly, and that kind of corresponds also with menopause. It's normal to start noticing aging, and I didn't like it, right? I didn't want to see that rapid aging, and I also knew I didn't want to do Botox, fillers. I didn't want to do any artificial chemical things that might have other side effects. I wanted to keep it as natural as possible. So one thing that I would recommend everyone to do is get your vitamin D level checked. So many people are so low in vitamin D, and it is very important for not only your mood, but also for your energy and for your bones, healthy bones, especially for women, especially in midlife when they're going through transition. But everyone should get their vitamin D checked. It's very important because a lot of people are low. And then also making sure you're getting a lot of minerals. Minerals are very important for all the chemical reactions that go on in the body. So that's very important. So I think I mentioned I had osteopenia. I had broken all the bones in my left foot from a small fall. And that was a big warning sign that, that something was going on. And then I had the PTSD, I had the CPTSD, I had the depression, I had arthritis starting, I had the insomnia, I had fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia is where your body is aching, the muscles ache. If you get a little bump, your body's hypersensitive, so everything hurts. And also you can get brain fog where the brain is not cooperating with you. And so I was noticing all these areas that were limiting my quality of life and my functioning, and I wanted to turn that all around. So some of it is diet. So really finding out what is healthy for you, and what I recommend is whole food, plant-based diet. That is what I follow. I've been vegetarian for 34 years and vegan for about 10 to 12 years. And so really getting a whole foods, plant-based diet, meaning no processed foods, no canned food, no packaged food, nothing that's in plastic. Going to the produce aisle where your fruits and vegetables are, getting your legumes and making them from scratch, eating, nuts, seeds, legumes, sprouting your nuts, seeds, and legumes, and then eating lots of fruits and vegetables, getting a lot of hydration. Hydration is very, very important, especially eating hydrating foods like watermelon, cucumber. Your vegetables and fruits have a lot of molecularly structured water in them that's going to keep you hydrated, that's going to keep your skin healthy, that's going to keep all your cells functioning at the highest. There's electrolytes in there. So really focusing your diet on lots of fruits and vegetables. And something that I've been using is light energy medicine. I'm very excited about this. This is something very new, and it is working on copper peptides in the skin to help to activate stem cells to keep you younger. And what they are is they are patches that you put on your skin, and I'm going to show you one. They are like a little Band-Aid. They look like this.
Okay.
And you put the patch on your skin on, we use acupuncture points using the energy system. And what it does is it stimulates a peptide in the body to either help with inflammation, with stem cell activation, with glutathione, helping you detox the body, with melatonin, so you sleep well, have more vivid dreams, get more restful sleep. It can help with brain balancing, help with healthy muscle mass, help with protecting from EMFs, and then also help your bones. So there are different patches that help all variety of different health conditions and helping you stay younger, longer, functioning at your best.
Amazing. So what I'm hearing is this light energy opens something in the body which help body facilitate anything, pretty much like if you have sleep issues. So we know one hormone, which is melatonin, is good for sleep. And then tryptophan is for the anxiety, stress. So it's opening the pathway so that your body has the guiding light in it, and it is helping it to function for those in those areas where it wasn't functioning before. And you're also recommending people to take supplements from their food, like healthy diet,
Yes.
maintaining a lifestyle, getting check the vitamin D level, and taking the vitamin D, from the food or otherwise, but giving your body which you're deficient in. And this light medicine is like super. I have heard it. This is very expensive because many researches are being done. I'm not sure how expensive it is, but I've heard that scientists and even pharma companies are doing research on stem medicine, and they are saying stem cell medicine. They are saying that it's the future thing. It'll come after a couple of years, so that whatever is they are having right now, they can do their businesses in that. And now they are doing some research. And I know along with that, there are other modalities, like you are saying light and medicine. The light energy medicine is it's a patches, not medicine. Light energy patches. And there are a couple of frequency devices also which works on the stem cell. So stem cell is like enhancing the intuitive power of your body, where it helps you in the issue, where the issue, you say the issue, and it's like you ask and it is given. So you tell, okay, this is the issue and this is the remedy for that issue. Am I hearing it right?
Yes. And the stem cell patches, the ones that I using, they're stem cell activating. So there's no stem cells in there. There's nothing physical in the patch. The patch has a certain configuration in there that helps to direct light back into the body. So it's light going into the body. And that's why it's very important to stay hydrated, because the more hydrated you are, the more light you actually hold in your body. Hydration holds light, the water holds the light. And so you want the light because light is healing. That's why, out in nature, the sun heals, right? When we go outside, the sunshine creates vitamin D on the skin, right? So the light is very healing, and especially when you use certain frequencies of light. The product that I'm using has 90 patents on it. So it is a very unique product. There's no competition with it. It's very different than stem cell injections. This is working with your own body to activate its own stem cells. So it's a very safe approach, and it's very natural. And I noticed results already on day 3. On day 3, I was like, what is going on here? I was noticing a difference.
Any contraindication of these patches, that certain people cannot use it and certain people can use it?
So the patches are safe for everyone in every single kind of situation. The only contraindication is if someone has cancer and is on chemotherapy and radiation and things like that. That's a conversation we would have to see if it's a right fit during that treatment. Other than that, it's safe for pretty much any situation. There's nothing in there. There's no chemicals. So there's nothing in there that's going to interact with other medications or other health conditions. It's very safe. It's very gentle and very natural.
So you are talking about the future thing, and which is present in the now, that light energy patches, which gives your body direction, that how to create what you already have. It receives light. With the light, it receives also the signals, the program, and your body start working. And in that, if you are drinking water and hydrating yourself, you are at a receptive stage where you are able to receive more. And that's the condition. Basically, you keep hydrated. And this is how these patches work. And these patches are for everybody, any age, any condition. Some contraindication could be people who are taking chemotherapy, and during that time only it's a contraindication. But of course, as an expert, you can talk to that person that whether and how they can use it or not, and how can they get in touch with you, because I haven't heard of this before. And you told me something that your skin is glowing, the wrinkles not there, hair growing, so that I know and I see it, because last time I met you and it was drastic change. That made me ask what you're doing. But I don't know yet what is it and how to get it. Do I call you, reach you, or is there any website? How is it? How can people
Yes.
get the access to that?
Yes, thank you. So absolutely, I would love to offer a 15-minute free consult for the viewers, and they can reach me at mayanaik.com. So it's MAYANAIK at gmail.com. I also have my websites. I think you're going to be putting that on the screen, right? So there's two websites, one of them with information on the technology, and then another website is my website where you can order. But I would be more than happy to have a discussion and help to pick the right products, and also give some supportive information on how you can support with what you're eating or maybe some other lifestyle changes. And we are having a launch in Canada August 7th. There is a new launch with the products. So that's very exciting. And there's also some road shows going on in Canada. They're going to be in Alberta and Calgary. And I think they're coming to Toronto, Vancouver. So if any of the viewers would like to go to one of the events, I would be happy to share that information if they get in contact with me. And one thing we didn't mention is these patches also work with pets. So if you have a cat or dog, or you'll see on the website, if you scroll all the way down, there's a video with the horses, and horses are very sensitive to energy, and you can see horses having immediate pain relief. So we do have patches for pain relief, and they are very amazing. They work with your positive and negative energy flow, and animals can benefit also.
Beautiful. Amazing. Like, my mind is like, wow, what a solution. That's really good. Thank you for all the things which you are doing. And thank you for coming over the show. Any other thing, any last thing which you want to tell our viewers that they can do?
Yes, don't give up hope. If you are struggling with any kind of health condition, there are solutions there. And I would encourage you not to go straight to medication. I know some people may have to use some medication, and definitely follow your doctor's advice first. But be open to, there are ways to heal yourself, definitely with lifestyle, with food, and with some other supplemental products. And be open to that, because it's there for you. And I'm not on any kind of medication, and I don't ever want to be. That's my goal, to stay holistically healthy, younger, longer.
Amazing, amazing. I love that, holistically healthy, younger, longer. I really love that. And the way you're saying that you're a person who had problem, who might be having problem, but you don't want to ingest chemicals in your body, because your body can make their own chemicals and all things on its own. But yeah, at times you really need to take the advice of your doctor. And everybody has the intuitive power, you would know it, but at some time you really have to take those, so don't stop it. And we are like, not advising you on that. But what we are sharing is like, Maya, don't take medicine, I don't take medicine. It's like, because I don't need to, and I have like, bare minimum problem. And if I have some aches, pain sometime, now I consider using the patches. Thank you, Maya. Thank you, Maya. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your light with us.